How's it going? Good to see you. My name is Peter Jobst, and I'm your IT consultant. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and put your comments down below. We're going to answer those questions. We're so grateful to have this opportunity to talk to you about Amazon AWS, the costs and benefits of using web services, cloud services. And this is for all the business owners that are looking to develop an application, or they have a data center in their office, or they have a server closet room, and they're thinking about moving to the cloud. This is going to talk about what are the costs and benefits of moving to AWS specifically for this one. And so some of the things that we want to start off with is what are the benefits of it? One of the benefits over here, you can see over here, is the number of services that Amazon has. It has over 175 services, from things of hosting your servers to databases to load balancing to artificial intelligence. So many different services that they have. You can develop applications right out of using AWS. It's so powerful. And for business owners, the first thing that is a benefit is that there's no capex expenditures. So there's no capital expenditures when you you don't have to put up money up front to buy equipment. And that's a huge deal when you're trying to get something developed. Back in the day, we would have to ask our manager to buy a server. We'd have to get approval. We'd have to get a purchase order. We'd have to get signed, on and on. It would take a month just to get the server to us. Today's day and age, you can go get signed up on Amazon AWS, and in 10 minutes, you can have any size server you want running. So the big benefit is that there's no upfront cost. As a business owner, you can get started. You can get started even on a free package just to get your feet wet and learn about it a little bit. They have over 175 services. That means that you're going to learn all the different things that you can do, all the services that you can use. You might not know what they all are today, but the more you get used to it, the more you're going to learn about all the different services that they have. So another benefit is that it is unlimited expansion. No matter what you build, AWS is going to be a great foundation, whether it stays small or it gets huge. If it's around the world, hosting on AWS allows you to be in any region, any part of the country, and be there for disaster. If there's a disaster, it goes to multiple regions. And so you're really increasing your reliability without putting any money up front. So Amazon takes care of all the power. They take care of all the internet connections, the servers, all the maintenance that happens with it. They're running all those things, right? And so it's a huge advantage for a business to be able to be built on a great foundation like this. And you can start off small and grow big. And with that, growing big, you might find out, like, this is kind of one of the negatives of it, is that I find that it starts off as very low cost and you have a very small bill, and over time you keep adding little things and your bill can keep getting bigger and bigger. And if this goes along with, because your revenue is growing so high, because you have so many customers connecting to your application, this is not a bad problem to have. You may have a really high bill, but your revenues are increasing so much that it's worth the cost of the additional services. So we always go out and try to make sure that anything that's unused, we do inventory of the things that are running and shut down any of the servers or services that you're not using, that you're getting billed for. Amazon gives you all these great services, and then even better, they give you ways to save. So they have spot instances, which is up to 90% the cost of a reserved instance, and that's if they're available, you can get those resources. The next one that a lot of people use is the reserved instances. If you know that you have a server that's going to be on for 365 days a year, and you're pretty sure that's going to be up for the next year, then it's a really good idea to pay Amazon ahead of time for a 1-year agreement, and it's at the savings about 40%. So you can save 40% on what you would have paid anyways from an on-demand instance, and you can save 40% right there. So, and it's great because it's on the resources. It doesn't have to be just for one server. You're not reserving just one server. You're reserving the CPU, the RAM, and the utilization in a 24-hour period. So you can split that up however you want to do. And if it goes over, it just goes right back to the on-demand pricing. So we were just kind of in here. Go get signed into AWS. You can see over here, EC2 is where the servers are. Most of the time, this is where people kind of get started. Storage is all the storage buckets that you have. Many people, business owners, are backing up to S3 buckets these days. Databases are where your MySQL databases can run. And you can just go through all of these: blockchain, analytics, security. They have so many services out there. It's such a great foundation, and it's a valuable skill to have at the same time. If you get good at AWS, it's a valuable skill to have that you can utilize yourself, or someone like me can go out and help people consult on that. So that's kind of what we wanted to bring you. Again, this is for business owners. If you're thinking about moving your server room to the cloud, it's a really good time to do that. There's lots of ways to go from a physical machine to a virtual machine. You can put your domains up in the cloud. You can put your storage up in the cloud. You can have virtual machines up in the cloud. You can have databases running up in the cloud. There's all kinds of things that you can be doing up there. And this just that little bit of information. I hope that helped out. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you like this content, please give us a shout out, like the button, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.